Hi everyone, Mikey Joy here. Episode 78 is out, and there is a lot to talk about it. There are some good and some bad things about this episode. Also, a lot of people, including my brother, thought that this was the Titan Speakerman, but I knew that it wasn't him. Remember the puzzle we got from Mr. Boom? There were 7 silhouettes on it. Normal Speakerman, Speakerwoman, Speaker Strider, Large Speaker, the Executioner, Speakerman, Dark Speakerman, and of course the Titan Speakerman. We can get a pretty good idea of their head shapes, but this guy and this silhouette don't match, proving that this is a brand new character introduced in episode 78. Now you might be saying if it isn't him, then where is the Titan Speakerman? Quite frankly, I don't exactly know where he is, but I have a pretty good idea about his next appearance. Don't worry, we will talk about everything in detail before we start the analysis. Go grab something to eat and make sure to watch till the end. Also, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Let's go. First, let me give you a brief review of this episode and what has been happening in the past few months. Honestly, I am not so sure how I feel about this episode. Was it really worth the 3 months of wait? I understand that Mr. Boom has a lot going on. The animation quality has also improved significantly. There were also a lot of new characters getting introduced, so designing and modeling them is also a process. This wait also plays a huge part in story building. I will give you an example. For the past few months, everyone including me has come up with a lot of interesting theories and what-ifs. In short, the wait has given every Skibidi YouTuber an opportunity to come up with his own theories and ideas. The same goes for Mr. Boom as well. Thinking and executing a story like this is no joke. You could easily fumble everything with a single mistake. So the more time Mr. Boom will get, the better the story he will create. The same goes for the video quality as well. The animators will get more time so they can focus on little details as well. Can we all agree that this episode has the best animation yet? If you watch the early episode again, you will realize how far we have come. These things take time. Also, I am sure Mr. Boom also has a personal life as well. Your internet life and your real life are totally different. I think Boom is also aware that he needs to speed up the production of his projects. He probably cares the most about this series. Well, to answer our first question, which was if the 3 months wait was worth it or not, I think it was worth it, at least for me. I am saying this as a Skibidi creator and a viewer. You guys can share your opinions in the comment section below. This was our first segment of the video. The second one is about all the Easter eggs and little details you guys probably missed. The episode starts in a garage, and we witness the camera toilet getting upgraded. Remember, we saw this guy in a leak. We are not even 20 seconds in, and we already got our first detail. If you look closely at the left side, there is a silhouette of a man. He has a green shade on him, which means that he is part of the secret squad. Now we know about the secret agent, the shape-shifting woman, and this dude. Well, if you look on the right side of the alley, we can see a human with a rocket launcher. This looks nothing special, but it hides a message. The thing is, we are now so desperate that we even need help from humans. I am not saying they are useless, but compared to even regular Alliance members, what are they going to do? I think it's more for their self-protection, which is a good thing. They are chilling, cooking some steak, probably referring to the YouTuber. After that, we see a warning. Your location is compromised. Retreat immediately. Before they can do anything, the alarms go off and an Astro toilet blasts through the door. We also saw this guy on a leak. His name is Hunter, and I think he is from the Juggernaut family, which makes sense considering he also has X-ray vision. Well, that is one hell of an entrance. Bro came and started killing everyone. We knew that he was going to be strong. I compared him to the berserker mutant Skibidi Toilet. The POV cameraman gets knocked down to the ground, and when he opens his eyes, things go downhill fast. The whole mini base gets wrecked in seconds. Bodies everywhere. Pure chaos. And that Hunter dude? He literally eats a woman begging for help. We also saw this in Elite. I couldn't figure out that at first, but now we know. Mr. Hunter might honestly be the ugliest, scariest thing we've seen yet. Where did they even find this guy? I think the Juggernaut squad is all built around animals and alien-like creatures. Then their queen shows up, and surprise, she's into fresh human meat too. I mean, we knew they weren't eating bread and eggs for breakfast, but an actual cannibal feast? That is crazy. I now hate them even more. Well, even after eating the human, it looks like raw meat isn't enough for her. She wants a fully cooked 5-star meal brew. Maybe they need to hire a chef next time. Well, they could hire me because I always cook. That was a bad joke. Moving on. The cameraman tries to fight back. Mad respect for him, but of course, he has no chance. The Duchess Demon's eyes glow. She pops an energy shield, and her face melts while she's laughing in his face. Still, salute to our guy for going out with dignity. He really showed both of them the middle finger. We cameramen are not scared of anyone, bro. But still, the entire base was wiped in seconds. This was brutal. TV Man then jumps in, explaining that after the Titan TV Man got captured, the enemy's been hacking into their transmissions, something I totally guessed earlier. Now the cameramen are blocking signals, but it's just a matter of time before the Astros hunt them down. The situation is pretty messy right now. Next scene, transmissions disabled, recording enabled. Confirmed, cameramen aren't risking locations anymore. TV Man explains that somewhere in Eastern Europe, there was a big researchers union. Now, total silence. They will probably lay low for a while. Cut to a terrifying new Skibidi scientist. We also saw this dude on a leak. At first, I thought this was the Isaac Kleiner Skibidi Toilet, but it's a brand new scientist. And there is also his female partner, I guess. It doesn't matter how scary they look because they did their job. They gave some of the best upgrades to the Rizza mutant Skibidi Toilet. He legit looks like the main character now. Is it me? Or does she Loki look like the secret agent? Anyway, this guy is working with the Alliance now, with a camera strapped to him. He's got TV Daddy and some randoms backing him up. The large TV man tells him to move out, and the mutant bro goes in for a hug like it's a family reunion. Not long ago, they were trying to unalive each other. As expected, bro didn't get a hug, but then things got even crazier. He grabbed the Titan TV man's core, and I just couldn't believe my eyes. What show am I watching, bro? The Titan TV man didn't stop him either. Bro Lauki liked it. Jokes aside, the next part is probably the most mysterious part of the episode. We all know that every TV man can teleport through black smoke. We finally get to see what's inside it. It's like a completely different dimension. The whole place is surrounded by darkness. Total horror game vibes. It's dark, eerie, and full of weird sounds. TV Man starts saying creepy stuff like, "Do you even know what this place is?" Bro, no one knows what this place is. It's our first time here, so chill out. Then it gets wild. We see a pitch black city destroyed in flames. The mutant bro and I wonder if it's the past or the future. What do you guys think about this place? Suddenly, the past buzzsaw mutant was strapped to a table, getting experimented on by that chief Skibidi scientist. Straight nightmare fuel. I think this place shows you the things you are scared of. And of course, getting experimented like that would be a nightmare for all the mutants. Take a look at the chief scientist brew. At first, I thought he actually came back, but I think he is just here because of the mutant memories. He looks really scary though. Meanwhile, TV Man keeps warning, "You can't stay here too long," further proving my point. If you stay here for too long, you will go insane. After that, we saw a flickering TV dude. His name is Jeffrey, and he is some kind of a watchman of this place. Then we cut to them arriving at their destination. Before we move forward, I want to take a deeper dive into this place. One thing is clear, this place is connected to reality. Second, it affects the user, meaning the person who is utilizing the teleportation method. Third, this place is not created by the TV men. Rather, it's a natural phenomenon they stumbled across. Maybe I am wrong, but this makes the most sense. Remember the TV scientist we saw earlier? I think this place is somehow connected to that guy. Now, if this is not created by these scientists, then how come the chief scientist replicated the teleportation method? In my opinion, even though both of these teleportations look similar from the outside, they are completely different from the inside. Remember the large TV men said, "Do you even have the slightest idea what this place is?" Meaning only TV men know the true story behind this dimension. Feels like the place feeds on pain and confusion. That's why the TV men are always in a bad mood. For now, we don't know much. How time flows here, if the past and future are mixed, or how to move inside it. It's all a big, confusing mystery. But my guess would be, this place is out of the concept of time. Time froze for the person utilizing this method. Another thing to note is if this place was actually created by the TV scientist. Then, props to the chief scientist for actually replicating it. If you know me, I always say that he was the smartest character in the series. Nothing was impossible for that man. I wouldn't be too surprised if he is still alive and waiting to make a comeback. Well, after this, they arrived at their destination. This episode was the perfect mix of plot and action. The animation quality is top tier, and I don't think it can get any better. POV Skibidi Mutant is about to show us some real skills. The war is complete chaos right now, and honestly, it's hard to even tell what's happening. Some people are running away, some are fighting like crazy, and the Skibidi Mutant just jumps right into the middle of it. He pulls out some wild anime sword moves and starts cutting Astro's heads as they owe him money. Not going to lie, the quality here is insane. It looks like a whole space movie. Bro's not letting anyone breathe. He's slashing enemies left and right, even making some jokes while doing it. The mini battle ends fast. The mutant and a few agents clean up the whole area in about a minute. Meanwhile, large TV man is trying to take over YouTube again, just like in the old days. Feels like Boom's kind of teasing that maybe it's time to get billions of views again. I hope we get the prime Skibidi Toilet back. Those days were golden. Now that Bro's showing crazy 4K battles, it looks like we're heading there. It seemed like the team cleared the place, but turns out that was just the first wave. Things are about to get a lot worse. One of the tougher Astros smashes into POV, knocking him down and stunning him. Honestly, Bro could have handled it alone. But Larry finally decided to stop being lazy and help. Feels like he was just chilling the whole time, waiting to throw a party. He got the cake ready as well. We also saw this on a leak. He uses the TV Men cheat move and makes the Astro blow itself up, then pulls a new trick. Larry detaches his head and attaches it to the Astro's body to take control. Not totally new, TV Woman did it before, but now it's upgraded, and normal TV Men can do it too. Makes you wonder if TV Woman also got some new upgrades. Would be cool to see, but I think we didn't even see her earlier upgrades. She didn't even use her core once. Anyway, Larry uses the Astro body to scout ahead. Probably not the best idea to leave his real body lying around in a half-destroyed building though. Good thing Skibidi Mutant was watching his back. The team was about to leave, but my boy Rizza spots a spy and takes him out in 5 seconds. Honestly, I think that was a mistake. They should have left first and dealt with the spy at the base. Because now, something way worse is about to show up. Then out of nowhere, Bro says something like, "Is this the end for me?" And so be it. If that's where my life ends, so be it. Like, bro, you just powered up. Why are you ready to die already? But yeah, it's for the dramatic hero moment, so the speaker armada can finally show up. Then the main Astro shows up, the Hunter, full of crazy energy. And he's here to wipe out our boy Skibidi Mutant. Bro moves faster than light. He's seriously built differently. Even Astro guns don't slow him down, which shocks us and the Rizza Mutant. It basically proves this Hunter Astro is from an S-tier dungeon, while our boy is more like a strong B-tier mutant. I told you guys already that he is going to be stronger than the Berserker Mutant Skibidi Toilet, which is obviously stronger than the Buzzsaw Mutant. 5 seconds in and POV's armor starts crashing. Error messages are everywhere. I'm honestly surprised by how strong the Hunter is. Bro didn't even let Skibidi Mutant land a hit. Feels kinda unfair. Sure, against bigger titans he might not survive, but if there are a bunch of Hunters like him, I have no idea how small agents are supposed to deal with it. There are levels to this though, and I will explain what I'm talking about in a minute. And of course, the Hunter starts monologuing like a classic villain, saying stuff like, "You don't stand a chance," and all that. But to be fair, he does let the mutant Skibidi say one last thing before finishing him. And our boy doesn't disappoint. He hits him with, "Can't believe that ugly face of yours is the last thing I'm going to see." The Hunter's about to end him. But just like every movie ever, he freezes because he hears a sound. Like, bro, maybe finish the fight first, then worry about the spooky sound. But no, he just stands there doing nothing. Not gonna lie, I don't want Buzzsaw to die, but this freeze because of a sound thing is so overused. Or maybe the villains are just dumb. It's the same as their long speech before finishing someone. Like, we don't care about your backstory, bro. Either way, fireworks are about to start. The Hunter's about to get smacked because right then, we hear the speakers roar. The dude gets slapped so hard, his arm starts steaming like a kettle. A whole squad of Speakermen shows up out of nowhere, and they look insanely cool. Not even going to lie, I'm not breaking down every little gadget and strap. Just look at them, and you'll know they're about to carry the whole lobby. And for dessert, we get this calm big guy standing in the middle. Everyone thought he was Titan Speaker at first. Same here, but something felt off. Bro moves way too slowly and relaxed. Turns out he's a semi-Titan executive, according to Boom. He's clearly building up energy, holding a giant scythe and a weird wheel thing, just like the Duchess. I'll explain that later. The Hunter sees him and instantly knows these guys aren't D-tier. They're at least A-tier. He tries to run away, but plot twist, he decides to fight the biggest guy instead. Love the confidence. Hate the decision. I was shocked when the big guy actually caught him. He looked super slow compared to the speedy Astro. But nope, dude's got hands. He starts crushing the Hunter like squeezing a lemon. Then a bigger Astro shows up to help the Hunter, but gets chopped in 2 seconds flat by the big guy's crazy boomerang scythe. Unfortunately, the executioner gets distracted, and the Hunter escapes. Throws out an edgy line like, "This only delays your defeat." Okay, bro, whatever makes you feel better. Even though they Astro Toilets are stronger than every race individually, they still can't compete with all of them combined. Then a new group of Astros shows up and fires everything. Missiles, lasers, bad vibes, everything. The big Speakerman catches it all, flips it back with a crazy bass drop, and boom, wipes them out. Easy. This dude looks overpowered, but it's still not over. Astros keep showing up like they're being printed somewhere. The executioner doesn't even flinch. He gets hit and doesn't even react. Astros try the same weak attacks again, but this time the big guy lets it happen so the real star can enter. That's when the Speaker Woman shows up. She flies in like a butterfly, but with bass boosters. She starts spinning like crazy, and the Astros start dropping like flies. Honestly, best female comeback in the series so far. Aura is off the charts. I liked her already, but I like her even more now. I know ESO Toilet is kicking his feet right now. Even that's not the end. Astros just keep crawling out like they have unlimited respawns. The executioner blocks a huge attack, helped by a crazy Strider making loud, glitchy sounds. No way the Astros could handle that. The Strider drops his speaker bombs and straight up blows an Astro's head off. Now that's a lot of damage. I always said the Speaker Strider had a lot of potential. Honestly, their upgrades got delayed because their Titan got infected. I already made a detailed video about this. Finally, the executive speaks. He says, "No more hiding. All invaders will be executed." And honestly, this is pure cinema. No exaggeration. This is the most epic scene in the history of the show. Loved it. The energy from the scene is calling in even more troops, but also attracting more Astros. The aura and the vibe are insane. It's clear the speakers are totally confident right now, but still, don't underestimate the Astros. This time, stronger ones are coming. Anyway, that's where the episode ends. But before we finish, I want to talk about the Executioner for a second. I don't think he's as OP as he looks. Like I said earlier, he moves pretty slowly, even if his reaction time is good. Moving fast and reacting fast is not the same thing. Bro moves like a snail most of the time. Sure, maybe he's just chilling for now, saving his full strength, but I still don't think he can match the Astros in speed. And even his energy isn't unlimited. At the end of the episode, a drone had to recharge him, so if the battle drags on, he might run out of energy fast. Don't get me wrong, he's strong. He even launched that crazy beam into the sky, so he's definitely packing serious power. But if he's up against a big enemy like the Juggernaut guy, I don't see him winning alone. Also, I doubt the smaller Speakermen could even hurt enemies at that level. This is one of the rare times when size really matters. If Juggernaut or the Duchess show up, I don't think he'll be able to handle them. And honestly, I think that's exactly what's going to happen in episode 79. Boom hasn't shown the real Titan Speakerman yet. He'll probably only show up when everything falls apart and the current squad can't handle it. For now, the Executioner is perfect for fighting mid-tier enemies. And maybe he still has some hidden powers we haven't seen yet. Hopefully, he doesn't get taken out too fast. Well, I guess we have to wait and see. Okay, guys, that was it for today's episode. If you want more of these videos, make sure to like and subscribe.